Hello everyone, I'm Priyanka Shah and welcome to my YouTube channel Mathalite. In this video, we'll continue with exercise 14E from chapter Equation of a Line. So starting with question number 9. A straight line passes through the point 3, 2 and the portion of this line intercepted between the positive axis is bisected at this point. Find the equation of the line. A straight line is passing through the point 3, 2. Let's name the point as P. Okay, so there is a point P whose coordinates are 3, 2. Okay, a straight line is passing through this point. A straight line passes through the point 3, 2 and the portion of this line intercepted between the positive axis. A part of this line, a portion of this line is being intercepted, that is, it is being cut by the positive axis. Plural hai students. It is AXES, not IS. So positive x axis and y axis both are cutting a part of this line. Okay, so x axis, that is positive x axis, and positive y axis is cutting a portion of this line. Okay, it is cutting x axis, let's say at point A, and y axis at point B. So I'll repeat, a straight line passes through the point 3, 2 and the portion of this line intercepted between the positive axis, positive x axis and positive y axis. So AB is the portion which is being cut by positive x axis and positive y axis. It is bisected at this point. It is bisected at which point? P. Okay, so it is bisected, that is AB is being divided into two equal parts by point P, that is, it is midpoint of AB. Okay, so P is midpoint of AB. A is lying on x axis, so uska coordinates kya hoga? It will have some x coordinate, but y coordinate will be 0. Same way for B, it is lying on y axis, so x coordinate will be 0 and it will have some y coordinate, right? We need to find the equation of the line. So for equation, I need the slope of the line. I need slope. So I have one point ka coordinates, I need one more point, right? Without that I cannot find the slope. So for slope I need the coordinates of A or B, or you can find both over here, alright. How will we find? P is midpoint of AB, है ना? P midpoint है, so by midpoint formula P का coordinates क्या होगा? By midpoint formula, let's take this as x1, y1, this as x2, y2. What will be the coordinates? X coordinate के लिए x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y coordinate के लिए y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So x1 is x plus x2 is 0 upon 2 and y coordinate y1 is 0, y2 is y upon 2. But we already know the coordinates of P. है ना? We already know it is 3, 2. So 3 should be equal to x upon 2. X plus 0 is nothing but x upon 2 and 0 plus y is nothing but y upon 2. So x upon 2 is equal to 3 and y upon 2 is equal to 2. Solving this, we'll get x as 6 and y as 4. So x is 6 and y is 4. We got the coordinates of A and B. We can easily find out the slope. Alright, once you get the slope, You have one point का coordinates, take A का coordinates only, we have taken it as x1 y1, so you have x1 y1. You have slope, slope कैसे find out करेंगे? By y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. I'll be using the coordinates of A and B. You can use P also. You can use B and P ka coordinates, A and P ka coordinates. It's your choice. You will still get correct answer. Okay. So I'll be using A and B ka coordinates. Put the values of x1, x2, y1, y2. You will get the slope of the line. You have slope. You have one point ka coordinates. You can easily frame the equation of the line. Put the values of x1, y1 and m. Okay. So it's very easy. Let us solve now. Draw the figure first and then start with the solution. So we'll write down a few statements. We are naming the point 3, 2 as P. So let P be 3, 2. A line is passing through point P and it is intercepted by both the axes, x-axis and y-axis. So let it be intercepted at by x-axis at A, x1, y1 and by y-axis at B, x2, y2. Okay, we are naming the 2 points. Now A, x1, y1 will be x, 0. It will have some x coordinate but y coordinate will be 0 because it is lying on x-axis. And same way for B, x coordinate will be 0 because it is lying on y-axis. So it will be 0, y. Now P is bisecting AB, right? P is the bisector of AB. Therefore it is midpoint of AB. So we'll use midpoint formula and find the coordinates of A and B. So by midpoint formula, P 3, 2 will be x1 plus x2 upon 2, y1 plus y2 upon 2. So put the values. x1 is x, x2 is 0 upon 2 and y1 is 0, y2 is y upon 2. So we'll get P3, 2 is x upon 2, y upon 2. X and y coordinates दोनों same ही होगा. So 3 is equal to x upon 2 and 2 is equal to y upon 2. Therefore 3 is equal to x upon 2 and 2 is equal to y upon 2. So x is equal to 6 and your y is equal to 4. Switch the sides. X is equal to 6, y is equal to 4. Okay. So A will be 6, 0 and B will be 0, 4. Okay. So write down A is 6, 0 and B is 0, 4. This is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. So since we have 2 points का coordinates, we can easily find out the slope. Okay, slope मिल जाएगा. Once you find the slope, we will get m and x1, y1. We can easily frame the equation using the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. For line AB, A x1, y1 is 6, 0 and B x2, y2 is 0, 4. Let's find the slope. It will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 or y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2. So y2 is 4, y1 is 0, x2 is 0 and x1 is 6. 4 minus 0 is 4, 0 minus 6 is minus 6. 2 2s are 2 3s are. Minus sign will bring in numerator. So minus 2 upon 3 is the slope. Okay. We have slope, we have x1, y1. Let's frame the equation. The equation of line AB is y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. Y minus y1 is 0 equals to m is minus 2 by 3. Put brackets because we will be shifting 3 over here. X minus x1 is 6. 3 into y minus 0 is nothing but y, equals to minus 2 into x minus 6. 3y is equal to minus 2x, minus into minus plus, 2 6 are 12. We will shift 2x over here because it is negative term. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Box this. We got the equation of the line. Okay, you have to write down the final statement. The equation of the line passing through point P is 2x plus 3y equals to 12. I use the coordinates of A and B. You can use the coordinates of A and P also, B and P also. You will still get correct answer. Okay. Let's solve the next question. Question number 10. Find the equation of the line passing through the point of intersection of 7x plus 6y equals to 71 and 5x minus 8y equals to minus 23 and perpendicular to the line 4x minus 2y equals to 1. We have to find the equation of the line which is passing through the point of intersection of two other lines. There are two lines which are intersecting at some point. Let this point be P. There are two lines. Let the equation of this line be 7x plus 6y equals to 71 and for this line 5x minus 8y equals to minus 23. These two lines are intersecting at some point. Let this point be P. Now there is one more line which is passing through this point. So read the question carefully. Find the equation of the line passing through the point of intersection of 7x plus 6y equals to 71 and 5x minus 8y equals to minus 23. These two lines are intersecting at this point and through this point there is one more line passing whose equation we have to find out. So there is one more line passing through this point P and it is perpendicular to the line 4x minus 2y equals to 1. It is perpendicular to 4x minus 2y equals to 1. I'll repeat. 7x plus 6y equals to 71 and 5x minus 8y equals to minus 23 are intersecting at some point. We have named this point as P. Through P, one line is passing which is perpendicular to 4x minus 2y equals to 1. So ये line का equation find out करना है which is passing through point P and is perpendicular to 4x minus 2y equals to 1. What will be the equation of this line? For equation we need slope and one point ka coordinates. Alright. So how will I get the slope of this line? From the slope of the perpendicular line. है ना? For perpendicular lines, product of the slopes is equal to minus 1. So if I get the slope of this perpendicular line, then I can easily find the slope of the line passing through point P. है ना? If the slope of this line is m1 and perpendicular line is m2, then m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. I'll easily get m2 from the equation. Easily मिल जाएगा because it is equation is given. So I just need to bring it in standard form. Standard form of equation is this is the equation of line का standard form. So if I bring this equation in standard form, कंपेयर करके m का वैल्यू मिल जाएगा, स्लोप का वैल्यू मिल जाएगा. सो मुझे m2 इजीली मिल जाएगा तो m1 भी इजीली मिल जाएगा. आई जस्ट नीड टू पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ m2, आई विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ m1. ओके, सो स्लोप मुझे मिल जाएगा. आई नीड वन पॉइंट का कोऑर्डिनेट्स. p का कोऑर्डिनेट्स फाइंड आउट करते हैं बिकॉज इट इज पासिंग थ्रू पॉइंट p. p is the point of intersection of this line and this line. So I just need to solve the two linear equations. Solve करना है and x and y का value find out करना है. Whatever is the value of x and y on solving the two linear equations, that will be the coordinates of point P. है ना? Because it is the point of intersection of both the lines. So I will get one point ka coordinates, I will get the slope also very easily. Using point slope form, I'll easily frame the equation of this line. It will be y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. Slope मुझे मिल जाएगा from slope of perpendicular line. So slope I'll easily get. x1, y1 will be the coordinates of point P. Okay. So this also I'll get by solving the two linear equations. So once I get that equation का frame करना बहुत easy हो जाएगा. Okay. So let us solve now. Draw the figure first and then start with the solution. First we'll find the coordinates of point P, which is the point of intersection of 5x minus 8y equal to minus 23 and 7x plus 6y equal to 71. So write down the statement. Also we'll number the two equations because we'll solve and find the coordinates of point P. So I'll make the coefficients of y equal. Alright, 6 and 8 का LCM हो जाएगा 24. So 6 into 4 will give me 24 and 8 into 3 will give 24. So let's multiply equation 1 by 4 and 2 by 3. So multiplying equation 1 by 4. 4 into 7x plus 6y equals to 71. So 28x plus 24y, 1 4s are 4, 4 7s are 28, 284. Mark this as 3. Now we'll multiply equation 2 by 3. So multiplying equation 2 by 3. 3 into 5x minus 8y equals to minus 23. Open the brackets, 15x minus 24y, and here we'll get minus 69. Okay, mark this as 4. So check 3 and 4 अब coefficients equal है, signs are opposite, so we'll add the two equations. Okay, so adding 3 and 4, 28x plus 24y equals to 284. 15x minus 24y equals to minus 69. This will get cancelled. Here we'll get 43x equals to 215. Okay, so 43 5s हो जाएगा 215. Okay, so x is 5. We got the x coordinate of P. Let us find out the y coordinate by putting x का value in one of the 4 equations. किसी एक में भी substitute कर लो and find out the value of y. Putting x equal to 5 in equation 1. Equation 1 is 7x plus 6y equals to 71. 7 into 5 plus 6y equals to 71, that is 35 plus 6y equals to 71. 6y is equal to 71 minus 35, that will give 36. So it is 36 upon 6, that is 6. Okay, so we got the values of x and y. X is 5, y is 6. So P is 5, 6. So therefore P is 5, 6. So we need to find the equation of this line which is passing through point P. We got the coordinates of the point. This will be x1, y1. Okay. We need m, that is slope. So slope of this line we'll get from the line to which it is perpendicular. So पहले इसका slope find out करते हैं by bringing it in standard form. For line 4x minus 2y equals to 1, write down the equation. We need to bring it in standard form. First thing is check y term का sign. If it is negative, make it positive. So we'll shift this over here. RHS में शिफ्ट करेंगे एंड 1 को LHS में शिफ्ट करेंगे. y का कोएफिशिएंट 1 होना चाहिए, सो लेट्स शिफ्ट 2. Okay, separate 2, it is denominator of 4x also and of 1 also, so 2 2s are, that will give 2x minus half is equal to y, that is y is equal to 2x minus half. Now it is in standard form, y equals to mx plus c. M, that is slope, will be 2. Okay, so slope of line 4x minus 2y equals to 1 is 2. What will be the slope of the line perpendicular to this line? It will be negative reciprocal. Okay, so slope of the line perpendicular to 4x minus 2y equals to 1 is equal to minus 1 upon the slope of this line. Okay, so slope of this line is 2, so it will be minus 1 upon 2, that is minus half. So we got the slope of the line, it is minus half. We have x1 y1. Let us find the equation of the line. So now we have all the information, we have slope, we have the coordinates x1 y1. So write down the statement for the line passing through Pn perpendicular to 4x minus 2y equal to 1. We have slope and coordinates. Let us find out the equation. Y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. y1 is 6, m is minus half, put brackets over here, x minus x1 is 5. 2 को शिफ्ट करते हैं, so it will be 2 into y minus 6 is equal to minus 1 into x minus 5. Opening the brackets, 2y minus 12 is equal to minus x minus minus plus 1 into 5, 5 हो जाएगा. X is negative, so I'm going to shift x over here and 12 over here. So x plus 2y equals to 5 plus 12, that is x plus 2y is equal to 17. Box it. This is the equation of the line passing through P and perpendicular to 4x minus 2y equals to 1. So write down the final statement after this. I am not writing down the statement. Please don't forget the statement.